What's up guys, today I will explain a thriller crime movie. In this movie a woman Izna is hired by an intelligence officer to hunt down an assassin, but in the end, well you will find out, so let's begin. As the film begins a woman, Izna is lying on the grass, dying after having just been shot. Before she dies, her voiceover states that she wants to ask forgiveness for all her sins. The film then flashes back 6 months. Izna, a hustler, is hired by an intelligence officer Ayaan Thakur and security chief Guru Saldana, Ayaan's father, to become a honey trap and help them retrieve critical information from a dreaded assassin, Kabir Wilson. Kabir is Izna's ex-boyfriend. Izna tells Ayaan and Guru Saldana about her relationships with Kabir, 6 years prior. At the time Kabir himself worked for the intelligence agency.
Thank you.
During one of his missions he met Izna, who was being used for medicine peddling in a pub, something which she was unaware of. After Kabir arrested the guilty medicine peddlers, Izna explained that she was innocent. Kabir asked her to take a coin out of her purse and explained how this particular coin saved her from an arrest. He had seen her pick it up from the street after she dropped it, something a person in a medicine cartel would not do. That evening, Izna followed him home, handing him a love letter written in her own blood. They started dating, but one day, Kabir disappeared without any word. Although Izna tried desperately to find him, she wasn't able to and resigned herself to never loving anyone ever again. After Izna agrees to the mission, she is taken to a residential colony in Sri Lanka, where Kabir has been living as a musician for the last few months. Izna and Aryan go undercover as an engaged couple, with Ayaan pretending to be Karen Rajput, a PR representative. To prepare, Izna is given a book with a story stating how her and Karen met. Izna then is asked to go to Kabir's house to introduce herself as his new neighbor, but he acts as if he does not recognize her.
Just wanted to come over and introduce myself. Hello? Kabir?
The very next day, he writes "sorry" on her window in his blood but flees as soon as a phone call comes. Kabir attacks Guru Saldana's team but Saldana makes an escape and plans to stop the operation. Ayaan makes up a plan to steal data from Kabir's laptop while Izna distracts Kabir. Izna sends a letter to Kabir telling him that she wants to meet him, and Kabir leaves his house. Ayaan moves to Kabir's house to steal the data. However, when he copies the data from Kabir's laptop, it gives Kabir an alert on his phone, after which Kabir hurries back to his house.
Kabir!
Ayaan narrowly escapes with the data, but he later discovers that it had all been falsified information. After this we see Kabir sitting in front of his car and Izna arrives there. Kabir is suspicious of Izna and thinks she might be a spy to take him down. Kabir asks her about her fiancée Karen, whose real name is Ayaan. Izna says I met him 4 years ago, but he doesn't believe her, and asks her if they sent her here as an undercover spy. And if her fiancé is an intelligence officer but she denies, Kabir asks her to tell the truth. If she doesn't he'll blow her brains out. He starts counting from 10 to 1.
Kabir, don't! No! No!
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Then we see that the pistol wasn't even loaded. Now he believes her. He tells her I'll leave everything for you, we'll live a new life, and he asks her to come with me, and leave her fiancé to marry me. After Ayaan tells her about all of Kabir's crimes, Izna says that she will bring Kabir down. Kabir still trusts Izna, however, his trusted friend Sumit does suspects that she's involved with the intelligence agency and warns Kabir about her. Kabir proposes to Izna and asks her to move in with him and leave Ayaan. Izna agrees to this, thinking it would be beneficial to their mission. However, Ayaan, who has fallen for Izna, is angered upon hearing this. She claims that she will only be able to steal the data once she gets into Kabir's house. She soon moves to Kabir's house. Kabir asks Sumit to arrange for a priest for the marriage. However, Sumit accidentally reads a text message from Ayaan on Izna's phone, proving his suspicions that was a spy. Sumit tries to kill Ayaan, but instead is killed himself by Ayaan in a gun battle. Ayaan calls Izna to discuss the mission and expresses his fears that they can no longer play this risky game. He warns Izna that Kabir might try to kill her when he finds out that Sumit has been murdered and Izna is involved. Ayaan gives her poison and asks her to mix it into Kabir's drink. When Izna is not at home, Kabir goes to Ayan's house and sees Sumit's hearing aid inside. Kabir searches the house and ends up discovering the book inside Izna's bag with the story Izna had told him about how she met Ayan. This confirms his suspicions and Kabir waits for Izna. When she does return, she offers him coffee. However, she blends the poison Ayan had given her into the coffee she serves him. Kabir tells Izna that years ago, he had left Izna for a sting operation, only to discover, during the operation, that the country's own officers, security forces and politicians were corrupt. Therefore, he had shortlisted them and then he had them killed. According to Kabir, he was a patriot, not a terrorist.
I'm not a terrorist, Izna. I'm a patriot. Do you believe me?
No! You're insane! You've killed 200 people!
Dumping out the poisoned coffee undrunk, Kabir tells Izna that Guru Saldana is a fraud and that his team consists of imposters who are after some important data, which Kabir keeps stored on a hard disk. He states that Guru Saldana will kill Izna once he gets the hard disk. Kabir asks Izna to escape and offers her a new passport, tickets, and access to an account maintained at a Swiss bank from which she can withdraw unlimited money. Izna doesn't believe him though. And when Kabir kisses her she shoots him in the stomach, after which he dies. Running away with the hard disk containing the original data, she goes to Guru Saldana and hands over the hard disk.
Ayan! Ayan! I did it! I killed him!
However, she is quickly surprised to discover that Kabir was telling the truth and Guru Saldana is indeed a fraud. He tells Izna that after the mission, she was supposed to have been killed. Ayan was given this responsibility, but he had changed his mind as he had fallen in love with her. As Guru Saldana tries to kill Izna himself, Ayan tackles him and kills him instead. Ayan asks Izna to give him the hard drive and come with him to start a new life together in Europe. Izna declines his offer and tells Ayan that because of him she killed an innocent person and the love of her life who blindly trusted her.
Kabir.
Oh my God, Kabir, I'm sorry.
Kabir. I love you.
Izna says that she would prefer to die with Kabir than live with Ayan, and attempts to leave with the hard disk. Ayan threatens to shoot Izna if she doesn't change her mind. After Izna ignores him and leaves the house, Ayan follows her out in the yard and shoots her in the back. Ayan approaches her and turns her over. Still alive, Izna, who was also holding a gun, shoots Ayan twice and kills him. Before dying, Izna sees a vision of Kabir.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Kabir tells her he forgives her. Kabir flips the coin and asks her hell or heaven.
Swarg. Ya Nark.
She tells him that without him, heaven is not a heaven, and with him, she has no reason to be afraid of hell. The film ends as Izna dies. So that's it guys, subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching, see you next time.